And this is the campaign trail. You have the luxury of following the two. Hillary Clinton in Atlantic City, Trump in Ohio. Who's going to be the vice president? Newt Gingrich is traveling with Trump right now. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe he was in Ohio at the rally in Cincinnati with him yesterday. And the Veep stakes are what the topic is currently about. It's going to be interesting to see, what happens. I mean, it is a bit like a reality show. Who's going to be the vice president?
And is Newt Gingrich a serious contender here? It seems like he is.
It seems like he is. I think it kind of went from a lot of people saying, well, okay, that may be a pipe dream to he's on the short list. I mean, and I don't know if it's an official short list, but he's one of the names that there's about 5 that keep kind of being batted around, and we keep hearing a lot of, and his is one of them. Of course, Chris Christie is one. Joni Ernst is one. Indiana Governor Mike Pence is one. It'll be interesting to see, if it's one of those or if he chooses someone we, don't even know about.
Boy, it's funny. You bring up Chris Christie. A year ago, he was one of the shining lights as a Republican candidate, and look how quiet he's been since he's really taken by the side of Trump. He's just been so quiet.
He has, but he was kind of in the spotlight a little bit yesterday in his own state, simply because Hillary Clinton talked about him. She was in Atlantic City, basically, taking aim at Donald Trump's, business record and what has happened there with the casinos that he owns, and she even said, put some of the blame of what happened in Atlantic City with all those people losing their jobs on Chris Christie. And she said, if your governor would start doing his job instead of following Donald Trump around holding his coat, maybe we could get New Jersey's economy moving again. She didn't mince any words there.
Speaking of words, though, she's really kind of staying quiet on the issue of Comey and the FBI report and the email scandal. She's just plowing forward like nothing ever happened.
She is. They didn't mention it, either her or the president, the day before yesterday at the rally in North Carolina where I was. She didn't mention it yesterday in Atlantic City, even though reporters, had yelled some questions, and are still trying to get her to answer some of those. That has not happened yet.
She's wiped the whole thing clean from her mental server, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what's happened here. So
that's,
all right.
I didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, Tonya Powers, Fox News, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
The story that we had on the shooting in Minnesota, fatal police shooting of another black man, another story that becomes right up in the forefront. I have some of the audio, and authorities say that the one man is dead. He was the only person shot in the vehicle. He was a licensed to carry. He had a permit to carry a concealed weapon, is what I'm trying to say. He was reaching, according to the woman, he was reaching for his registration when the police officer opened fire. The woman also says that her boyfriend told the police officer that's what he was doing. Listen in to some of this, I believe comes from CNN here this morning. It's tough to listen to.
Stay with me. We got pulled over for a busted tail light in the back. And the police, he's covered. He killed my friend. He's licensed. He's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID and his wallet out his pocket, and he let the officer know that he had a firearm and he was reaching for his wallet, and the officer just shot him in his arm.
All right, I have more of this. Christine, you've seen it as well. This is it's unbelievable how the man is sitting right there. There's blood all over his shirt. He's bleeding. He's been shot, and instead of trying to help him, wouldn't you think that I don't know how we would react in a situation like this? But she's live streaming the event, almost like it's the cause is bigger than saving his life.
I don't know.
Potentially.
I don't know if there's anything she could have done, but yeah, that is so odd. That's him
He's
moaning.
lying there moaning. He's still alive, but as you'll see, he ends up becoming unconscious and then dies right there on the highway. There's some more audio here.
We're waiting for a back. I will, sir. No worries.
That was the police officer.
He just shot his arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
I told him not to reach for it. I told him to get his hand out.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver.
Okay, that is the police officer crying yelling at the woman. He's pointing the gun into the car, and he's saying, I told him not to reach. I told him not to reach.
His license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Keep your hands where they are, please.
Yes, I will, sir. I'll keep my hands where they are. Please don't tell me this, Lord. Please, Jesus, don't tell me that he's gone. Please don't tell me that he's gone. Please, officer, don't tell me that you just did this to him. You shot 4 bullets into him, sir. He was just getting his license and registration, sir.
Get the female passenger out.
Man, exit the car right now with your hands up. Let me see your hands. Exit now. Keep them up. Keep them up. Face
Where's my daughter? You got my daughter?
Face away from me and walk backwards.
You know, this little girl was in the car for all of this.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Okay, the phone is now on the ground, facing up.
Ma'am, you're just being detained right now.
Extraordinary and distressing.
And it still continues to record. It is really, really tough to listen to, even more difficult to watch as you see this man bleeding profusely in the car. It is a tough one. And I guess, you know, when you, after hearing the police officer seemingly crying and yelling at the woman, saying, I told him not to reach for it. It's tough to watch for everybody involved, especially that little kid. 6:29. We'll talk more about it coming up. It's First News Keeler in the morning on WIBX.